fun of for damaged goods.
So I made fun of the damaged goods at the hotel for $25, and then
She said, "Who would do that?"
And then it'll dry. That shit'll buff out. Okay?
It's all over the bed.
Shh. We don't need this kind of hostility.
Smell this pillow.
Oh, it smells like the next day after. Like,
oh my god! What
all right.
It smells like a stinky man.
Oh boy. Says that. Oh, should I be saying their names?
No. Beep.
I'll duck over that one. So-and-so says that we're his 2 favorite hoes on Instagram.
Word.
Is that our gang signs? Okay, when you look down, you get like a triple.
Wait, what?
When you look down, you get a triple chin. So I'm trying to not do that.
Like this? Somebody asked,
yeah, tell me.
do you have fireballs in your purse? And the fucked up thing is there is a Ziploc bag of fireballs in my dry bag.
You have a Ziploc bag.
Don't
of Fireball.
judge me.
I'm not judging.
I actually took them out of Eric's house. Not sorry. I found them when I was cleaning his house.
Eric, I hope you're watching this.
Yeah, don't watch this. Don't watch our video.
So you legit right now?
Yeah, it's in the car. Want me to go get it?
No, not really.
Bet.
I said, someone says, girl, you have too much money.
But pretty as shit
though.
Can't shit up, shine a turd.
You can't shine a turd. You did all right. If you know who you are. Oh man, I thought I had a lot more like saved in a row. Give me a second.
Can I send you a pic of my big sex muscle?
Sex muscle, you
probably means his fingers. Oh, these are so creepy.
Some of these are raunchier than I thought. That's why I'm skipping. There's a bug in here. So I'm skipping over it.
Where?
Oh shit, you guys are my 2 favorite lip rippers. Maybe we'll rip more lips.
I really hate that saying. It sounds so...
Lips and rippers, let's not.
Do you like baseball?
Yeah, I like them wearing the pants.
I think about baseball when I'm trying not to...
Hit a home run. Okay. Somebody asked, do you guys start a new Instagram every week?
What? Oh, all the fake ones.
All the fakes. No, that's pretty, like, normal question. No.
I don't know if this is one I should ask on here.
Probably keep that one for OF. We're going to keep that one for
Yeah,
OF.
that's going to be on a
We get a lot of naughty ones.
Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Ooh, wow.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. You guys ready for this one? When is the feetsies content coming? Feetsies. I think they mean feet.
Well, I have 2 of them.
Feetsies.
And she has 2 of them. Actually, we're holding toes.
We're currently playing feetsies.
Toetsies?
Tootsies?
Toesies. Wait. Footsies. Jesus.
We're
wow.
playing footsies.
Would I ever consider marriage? I've actually been married before. I know a lot of you don't know that because it lasted about 1.5 years. The guy was a big and yeah. And as karma would have it, lost his job, got married again, and got stabbed by his new wife. So
I feel like he deserved that. Honestly.
Yes, absolutely. I would consider marriage again, just not with somebody like that. Hopefully, I'd love to get married again, but kids, not in the back.
I'm gonna be her flower girl if she gets married.
I thought you were gonna be my wife.
Oh, okay.
So wow,
I should not. I should.
Wow, I thought she loved me.
Okay, this is a funny story. So Coley and I drank a little too much Sutter Home one night. I don't know what we were drinking.
One night.
We decided, because we both had been married once before and we never wanted to do it again, that we were just gonna marry each other. So that way, if we ever had to get married again, that they couldn't marry us. Clink. We haven't done it yet, but it would be
Oh,
fun.
you know what? Shots.
Shots, yeah.
These have been sitting here for a while. I don't know why they did this. So I went to the pool. She brought in her luggage like a
So
nice
you're supposed
husband.
to lick it and then shoot it, or are you supposed to...
I feel like maybe get the lemon all sugary.
I'm putting this at the beginning.
Oh, wait. It tastes really good.
Are you
though.
scraping the sugar
I
out?
don't know. Yes.
I
I don't know what kind of vodka that is.
I'm gonna...
I asked if she had pickle juice and she looked at me, she said no, and I was like, oh.
So we shoot it, lick it, suck it? Lick. heavy breathing over here. I'm like,
you are.
here. Okay, we're gonna get to the nitty gritties after these.
There you go. Beep. That was bad.
That was not.
Wow.
I couldn't even finish. It was that bad. Okay, I'm going.
Wow, you're a little... Hope you choke on it.
That was not great. Okay, let's get back to it.
I have more vodka in the bag.
It's not. Okay. Somebody said, have you ever tried backdoor? I feel like that's appropriate enough. Like the back door of a house, right? Like the key?
I go in the back door every time.
Yeah, like
it's safer because nobody gets pregnant.
All right, I actually kind of agree with that. Somebody asked, what are you drinking tonight?
Everything.
I mean, I feel like at this... Why does my head look so much bigger? I feel like at this point it's everything. Okay, your question next.
We had orange pulpy drink.
Oh yeah, we had Asian Thai food and it was pulpy orange juice sake.
Ooh, drums or flats? What do you think, drums?
What does that mean? Is this chicken wings?
Dude, chicken wings. What the
Okay, I'm just making sure we were talking about like an actual drum line. Like
drums or flats?
I'm gonna say flats because you can stick the whole thing in your mouth and tear it out with your teeth.
No way, I like drums. It's got more meat.
No, you have more cartilage.
I like it.
I got Were You in a Trey Lewis music video? Yep, I sure was. Shaking that booty.
Strangest fan request. Going to have to talk about that one on the actual fan page because I cannot discuss it.
I feel like both of us get the most wild requests. And we told you we were going to share everything on here. And we will. But when
we don't want to get banned.
When it comes to me losing my YouTube channel, I'm not risking it for you that.
How did we meet?
Oh.
She slid into my DMs.
I slid into this chick's DMs.
I was like, damn.
Gentlemen, you want to
learn
you want to learn how to slide into a lady's DMs, you just say, hey, yo, I got a boat. You want to go fishing?
It worked.
It works every time.
Oh my God. Tell them how we met. Because the first day I met, no, it's ridiculous.
The very first day we met.
There's some other crazy girl there. We
were at the marina waiting for Coley. There was a couple of us on the boat waiting for her and her other friend. We're going to call him a friend today.
Yeah.
And I had a friend that said she had to go potty. I'm going to say potty because that's appropriate. So she goes to the back of the boat. We're still waiting for Coley Jens to show up at the marina. And this girl's on the back of my boat. She loses her sunglasses in the marina, drops her sunglasses. All of a sudden I see, bloop, and she just like...
And I see it as I'm walking up. She doesn't see that I've arrived.
This girl's on the back. I met this girl, not her, but another girl the first time in my life. She falls off into the marina. And then she starts screaming, I can't swim.
Meanwhile, I'm walking up. And I see the boat for the first time, like, oh, those are the people. And as I see, like, oh, those are the people, I see some girl fall off the boat
flailing in the water.
And I just watched this show go down. Like, what am I walking into?
It was so fun. So that's how the day started. Then we finally picked Coley and her friend up. We head out of Boca Grande, which... My GPS said we were good. The person driving, I was like, I think it's a little shallow. And we beached my brand new engine.
The beach is not the right word.
This engine is 4
Slams
hours.
into a freaking sandbar going like 35. We're like, wee! So
yeah, I thought everyone was gonna fly off the boat. Luckily, we all laughed about it. Not to mention that we venture into the seas of like 6-footers and a 24-foot sea fox with Coley. I've never met these people in my life, and I'm like, you know what? And the guy driving my boat was like, let's do it. We are just like...
Guys, don't buy a sea fox. Her ex had one, my ex had one, and they're both...
I think they're just bad news.
Oh, so. Yeah. No.
That's how we met. I tried to kill her. I mean, it's fine. No,
I'm a complete mess 90% of my time. But
Me too.
I walked up and I was just like, huh. So that's what we're doing today.
And then on the way home...
She pretended to have a glass eye.
Oh yeah, the girl that we were hanging out with, we don't hang out with her. She pretended to have like a fake eye.
I called her out on it and I did something when she wasn't looking at it. I went like this and she jumped. I said, I knew it was real.
So that's pretty much how we met and we've been friends ever since. When do I get to feed you? So we're back to questions.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
When do I get to feed you? Well, I love food, but I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Ooh,
I got this. Bigger myth. Lifted trucks equals little eggplant or big feet equals big eggplant.
I'd say it's all myth because I'd say it's all myth.
I think it's.
Yeah.
People always
myth.
say that people driving big trucks is like they're compensating for something.
Also, I've seen some big feet and some tiny.
I've seen some really big hands and some little eggplants.
And it makes it worse too because big hands. Like
Oh,
yeah,
it's little?
it's like if you had normal sized hands and you're holding it, but then if you have big,
But you know,
hands,
like my little baby hands, you're like, whoa, this thing's huge.
that's why she thinks everything's so big.
That's why everything's huge.
Her truck actually isn't big; she's just very tiny.
I'm just really, I'm just really short. Okay, your turn.
I don't have any funny ones.
Who makes the better lumberjack?
What? Me?
Well, Coley, obviously. Have you guys not seen her new post on her backup page?
I think that has to be what they're talking about.
What got y'all into fishing?
My old college roommate for me, when I got out of the army, because I've always been a nature nerd, she's like some Florida cracker because I'm from the Midwest, and then I was stationed up in New York, and then I came back down to Florida to go to school, and she was my roommate, and she's like, Nicole, you always want to go touch all these critters and fuck with them and mess with them and stuff, and yeah. And so she taught me how to fish so I can go do that. And it was a disaster at first. I was like trying to catch mullet, and some guy like waded out to me. I was out there like casting my little arms off. I was getting so mad at shrimp on the end of the hooks. He's like, "Hey, miss, you trying to catch them there fish?" This is Matt Lachey. If you guys are familiar with like South Florida, yeah, Matt Lachey.
Spelled funny.
Super, super country. You trying to catch them there fish? I was like, I've been jumping every. Excuse me. Here's the typhoon. Like they're jumping everywhere and I can't catch anything. He's like, oh, them's vegetarians. You ain't gonna catch them on a shrimp. And I was like,
shrimp.
Oh. So I learned a lot, and then I started going to the piers. The men at the piers would always help me like tie things, like teach me a lot of stuff, and I just kind of like went off from there. So yeah.
I don't know. I just came to Florida and decided to start fishing. She's
people
taught
on
me a
boats.
lot. I bought a boat. I was like, screw it. I feel like fishing's easy.
I mean, it's not rocket science.
It's not
let's
rocket
be
science.
honest. It really, really
It's
is.
really
Not discrediting great captains or anything, but you know, like fish. Anybody can fish. To fish well, it's difficult. I mean, a lot of it's like knowing really good spots, learning your waters,
Reefs
learning
and
the animals that you're trying to catch.
the type of bait that you need to use with
How to catch the bait.
Yeah.
How you want to present the bait. Like, I learned certain ways because I love flounder. There's certain ways you can make a little split shot so it's laying there, but it's like hanging out towards the ground. So there's different ways to present it, but like, you can learn this. There's even this little red book you can buy at Bass Pro Shop. That's how I learned how to tie knots.
I learned YouTube. Thanks to YouTube. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yay!
YouTube. Okay, let's keep up. Do you remember me?
Yes.
Have y'all kissed?
I will remember you.
Have y'all kissed? I don't feel like we have.
We pretended to. It was
I think
really bad.
one time we faked it.
I laughed and I think I spit on her face.
She's licked me a lot.
A lot.
I feel like licking is more sensual than kissing these days.
That's my favorite type of fish to catch. Snook.
Oh,
Snook.
yeah, I think snook's my first inshore. I feel like inshore and offshore are very different.
Yeah, that's true.
Snook is definitely my inshore favorite.
Ooh.
See, that's a hard one.
Sailfish. I like them.
I love to catch everything, but
I like bottom fishing actually a lot because you never know what you're gonna
never
get.
know what you're
Life's like some bottom fishing. You never know.
I know
what
this is
you're
gonna
get.
sound weird. People aren't gonna agree, but jacks, all family types of jacks, including
Jacks.
roosters, I think are my favorite because they fight.
Ooh, you know what? The permit.
The permit.
The permit. Holy
Are
shit!
they in the same family?
They're in like the jack. Like they're all
Yeah,
like
they
little
just
skinny-
fight. Like you can catch something that's like this big, and you like for their first.
You're like, God, I'm tired.
Get the
God.
gaff. Okay.
Best part about Florida, my best friend,
Yeah.
Allie. Allie.
Do you know Allie misses y'all? You guys gotta follow her. She's
I
cute.
wonder if Allie misses us.
Does Allie miss us?
I thought that said stripper.
If
and that
I
definitely
send
says
custom saltwater lures, will you fish with them?
haven't used. I mean, I feel so bad because I got some really cool lures, and I don't fish with lures that often.
Ooh, good licking or a good bang?
Definitely.
That's hard.
No, it's not a hard. I just don't want to. Can I say it?
Yeah, I don't think either one of those words are banned on here.
I would definitely take a bang over a lick.
Depends on who it is.
No,
Depends on how good at licking
same
they are.
person.
Oh, same person?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I...
Oh, God. Am I drinking warm Moscato for
She's
real?
drinking warm Moscato. I'm trying to revamp these because there's
some bad ones.
there's some really bad ones on here. Also, again, I know I said at the beginning, why am I touching my hair so much? The really, really raunchy ones we're going to, she sat on me. We're going to answer on OF because that's way more entertaining and will probably be less filtered on here. But we'll continue with some of the questions. We've got probably like a couple more questions each and then we'll end it because I'm sure we've lost you guys already. But you're getting to know Coley, Jens, and I, so come on. It's pretty cool.
How much did my boobs cost?
Oh, that's a good one.
Not an insult, genuinely curious.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah, I actually get asked this a lot. I have a lot of women in my DM, so if there are some women watching this, I don't want you to think that it is a weird question because before I got mine, I mean, if I was at a bar, I was like, can I touch them?
Can I touch them?
I just want to see it.
Squeeze
Yeah,
them.
because you're curious. You love the way they look, so you want to know, do they hurt? What's the process?
Because you've seen bad ones and you don't want the bad ones.
Yeah, and so like I don't think it's a weird question. Mine were $6,500, I think.
Mine were $7.
Yeah, I got a really good discount. I got the gummies. They're underneath the muscle.
Same.
They're silicone. Really happy. They feel... The weird thing is that, like, the weirdest thing I think that people say is, I didn't think they'd be so soft.
Yeah, they're squishy.
Yeah,
they feel real.
People are always like, oh, they think that they're going to be hard and they're not. But yeah, $6,500 plus then like your medication and all that, but it included anesthesia. So,
And it should be a very quick procedure. Mine was 52 minutes long.
mine was 2 hours, but I have a bleeding disorder, so that was a me thing.
God, this just got really dark.
Yeah, he freaked out. He was like, no, that's... So I actually chose my doctor. We were all aware of my bleeding disorder before I went into surgery. I chose my doctor because he was in a hospital and that they would have blood available immediately, which is what I needed.
You gotta do that.
Yeah. So everybody was aware. It wasn't dark, but he was just like, you bleed a lot. And I was like, yeah.
She's a bleeder.
Yeah. Oh, she's a squirter.
That's probably a question on here. I just haven't found
Well,
it.
the
yet.
answer is yes, sometimes.
Never for me. I need to figure out how to do this.
I didn't either until recently.
You gotta really?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay. I'm seeing all the "You're gorgeous, you guys are beautiful, love following, you're inspirational."
Yeah, thank you.
I have one that says, "How do you guys deal with haters?"
We make fun of them back.
I think we're different with a hater situation. We both get hated on a lot.
We just went live on TikTok together at the same time, and I got called 47 or 48 a handful of times. People make fun of
I got
my
called
teeth.
58. I mean, and if you are 58 or you're 47, it doesn't matter. People are going to call you whatever age they want. I think that every single person that I've ever met that has even a small social media following, they get made fun of for something. Have you ever written anything negative on anyone? Have you ever gone to something like
that guy who pretends to train people for like combat? That guy who like, he's like, if somebody points a gun at you, you just go, oh, yeah. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, I hate that guy. Just
I've never commented anything negative.
And I've been tempted. Like sometimes I'm like, ugh, and I'm like, you know what? It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit them. And it just like, when you're negative, it perpetuates negativity.
I will say, when I show the negativity on TikTok and Instagram, more negativity comes in.
Yeah.
When I ignore it, I block it, I don't even pay attention, I don't get as much hate. So, like tonight, for instance...
They got their attention. They're like, oh my God.
Yeah, like for instance, tonight, my TikTok, I didn't have any hate, and then the one hate comment that I addressed, suddenly they all flew in, and I shouldn't have done
They
it.
just repeat it. Like,
They all start repeating each other, like, oh, you're fat, oh, you're ugly, and it's like, all right, if you have no other insult besides my looks, then you have no insult at all.
Blows my mind because, like, I have never spent my night just like hating.
I'm saying, I don't think I've ever commented anything hateful on someone. I can't think of
that guy.
besides the combat guy.
That guy, if you're like any of my other military veteran friends, we've all seen my cop buddies. We all send it to each other because like this guy sucks. He's like, if a guy points a gun at you, you just go
bang bang.
Oh, ah!
Just grab it right.
Yeah,
in the hole.
like it's pointed right at my face. You're fine.
All right. Well,
really
I feel like maybe he deserves that then.
I really hate that guy. He's gonna get somebody killed. He teaches self-defense courses.
Oh hell.
To civilians, and like they take him seriously. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going off.
That's wild.
Well, pancakes or waffles?
I say waffles.
Flapjack.
That's a good one.
Falafel.
Slam dunk.
Ooh, falafel.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's
isn't that salad?
No, it's like a Middle Eastern, like chickpea. Oh,
I'm hungry now. Stop it.
Dude, we just had Thai food.
We had the best food.
I say pancakes because pig's in a blanket.
Pancakes are soggy.
I like that with all the butter.
Oh, funny story. So Coley told me that she loves soggy bread. We were just out offshore fishing with two conchs, and I had like a tub of the little Hawaiian sweet rolls that have like the little sandwiches. Anyways,
don't.
And I pull them out, and usually if they're in ice, you have to be careful of the edge ones because the ice comes in on the bread and makes it soggy.
I'm gonna throw.
So I opened the.
You guys know the difference between a wet and a soggy sandwich, though.
Okay, but here's the story. So I opened the lid. I opened the lid, and I'm like trying to squish the bread just a little bit because I'm gonna throw the soggy ones overboard, right? So I grab it, and I'm like, oh, and I set it down. I grab another one, perfectly fine. I start chomping on it. She walks up, and she grabs the soggy one, and I'm like, hey, that one's soggy. She goes, ooh, I love soggy bread. And before I could get out, like, oh, it's soaking wet, she stuffs it in her mouth, and she instantly. Bleh. And
it was like my mouth gave birth to it.
She's like, she goes,
nasty.
She says, I like soggy bread, but you didn't tell me it was wet, and I want to know what kind of bread that's soggy that isn't wet.
Soggy is moist, like wet and moist. Like,
how do you have moist bread?
Like,
ew.
Like that's moist, and then if I slobbered all over you, that'd be wet.
But like, okay, all right. I mean, so like
moist, wet. Like it's moist in this room right now. Why is
I will
it so
say this
damp?
room is wildly damp. Like I feel.
We got some Florida fucking weather going.
It actually feels like Florida in here. Okay, we'll answer a couple more, and then we're gonna go probably do our OF tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
We have to do it tonight.
Tonight.
We're gonna forget if we do it tonight.
We've got 2 more nights in a hotel.
Girl.
Strange as what?
Wait.
Strange. Oh, you already answered.
Yeah, no, I can't answer that on here. Would hanging out with you two be as much fun as it looks? Assuming I remember it. Mostly I forget everything, so is it fun?
It's always a blast.
I'm usually dumped in the back of the truck on a pizza. Oh! How about this? We hung out with some really not nice people one time, and they broke my fishing pole and my cooler after bragging about how much money they make. Didn't offer to fix it. Whatever. Got drunk. We were hanging out, brought back pizza. They were in the front, her and Josh, and I was not so sober. They left the pizza in the back with me.
It was a big box of pizza. We had a whole extra.
Did I open it? Why was it open?
We put her in the back, and she's in a thong bikini still because she has no clothes on ever. So she's in the back seat. Fine.
Right
well,
now.
we take it. Josh takes a sharp corner, and Coley was opening the pizza because she goes, "Ooh, pizza!" Goes to grab one. I hear it happening as Josh turns a corner, and I hear shroom, and like her butt is on the center console, and her face is in the back seat. I hear her slide, and she passes out that way. So she's got her boobies in the pizza. Face down, her butt is on the center console, and she passes out.
Done. So we get back. I don't know where I went. I went somewhere because this is all told to me the next day. The people that were not very nice were still staying at the house, and I hope that they watch this and figure out it's them. And if they don't, it's because they're probably dumb anyway.
They ate titty pizza.
Yeah. So they asked Mariah if they had any food in the house because they were so hungry.
And I hear pizza from the other room, and I was still sleeping because we didn't get in until like 2 a.m. and I was like, oh, they're about to eat titty pizza.
Yeah, and like half the sauce was still on me.
I had a grease spot on the back of my seat that looked like her face. You could
They
see the
ate the pizza, and my salty boobs were all over it. They were probably like, where's the sauce?
Why does this taste like coconuts? Because you had coconut lotion on, right? Or, I mean, you always wear coconut lotion.
It was a Hawaiian pizza.
Nah.
All right. I think.
We'll answer like 2 more. Or I don't know if I have any more that aren't like...
Do you surf?
Not
surf? Very well.
I surf behind a boat. Maybe not in Florida anymore. Surf in this bedroom.
Hey.
Ooh, someone sent a photo. I'm not opening this.
I want to see.
What?
Come on.
Okay. Sent a photo.
Oh, yeah, we get really, really
I gotta
weird.
accept this. Are you ready for this?
Oh, here we go.
What?
Ew! Why is it shaped like that?
100.
Oh, what the?
She just screenshot that, and it tells the
Dude, You guys know how like a vase goes like this? Why is it got, what the fuck?
$100 to video chat and watch me. I pay up.
I'll pay up front. You better, because that shit is scary looking.
I have nightmares. Why is this?
Some people have very scary genitalia that they have to pay money for people to look at it.
I have so many questions.
That should not be in the video.
No, we're leaving that.
No, oh.
I mean, whew.
So if you're going to ask people to look at it, don't shove it in their face first and be like, would you look at it?
Would you look at this?
Would you look at
Would
that?
you look at that?
Would you look at... Oh.
Oof, it's hot in here. All right.
I
guys.
got sick a little bit.
I talked about
It
soggy
was like-
bread. Coley's over it. We have read, I will say, I did not realize how X-rated our DMs get until we started reading these out loud
Look at this
because
cake.
it's a...
What
is this? Oh, shit. We get some wild stuff that honestly we can't talk about. We get hate, we get love, we get a lot of great stuff. We think that your jokes are funny. We think the positivity is hilarious.
Please stop with the pee-pee pics.
No more eggplant and a water bottle in the same pic unless you want to use my Sutter Homes little tiny bottle.
It's fine when it's on our specialty pages, but the issue with sending it outside of those pages is that we know when we open the specialty pages what to expect. But on our other pages, that's stuff we open in public. That's stuff when we're sharing things with friends. You're not in that mindset, and it's actually really, really rude. Plus, that's kind of our job. So when you're trying to ask me to work without paying me, I'm gonna kill you and your family.
But we are going to be fishing the next couple of days, so I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but stay tuned for all that. Also, the shadow ban is real for a lot of people right now. I know Cole, Jens, and I, me, a bunch of our other fishing friends, our country outdoor girls, we're super shadow banned right now. So if you don't see us super active, make sure you give us all the love you can just by double tapping. It's completely free. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's free to follow.
Oh my god, I just did it.
It's free.
I just did
It's
it.
free to follow. It's free to subscribe. It's except for OnlyFans. It's free to engage on posts. It's free to... What else is free these days?
Sharing love is free.
Sharing love is free. Love is
free love.
But love is not free if you get married. Then it costs money.
Bitch, I see you done.
Oh, we're hearting it. But we love you guys, and we're going to
welcome to my
welcome to my channel. We're gonna go switch outfit. We're gonna go switch outfits. We're gonna answer the other DMs on our spicy page. If you're my mom on here watching, I love you.
Love you, mom. My mom's probably
your mom or.
My mom was on my live.
So stay tuned for
Dear
the next
Eric,
one.
stop creeping on our page.
Thank you for all the love and support, guys. I got nothing. Follow Coley Jens.